In the last 1 month of trading, I've made $27,578.98. That's a gain of 4.68% on my live brokerage account. And in this video, we're going to be discussing how I was able to produce these results, whether or not these results are normal, and my plan going forward, as well as the strategy that I'm kind of using to generate these profits. Now, the first thing I'll say about the account that I'm on, this is mostly specific to my index and gold trading as well as my options trading. So the broker that I'm trading on, I will leave a link down below in the description if you'd like to sign up for it. It is a US regulated broker. It only accepts US clients, and I think a handful of other countries. But in this video, like I said, in the last 1 month, the returns that I've made on this account are about 4.68%. and about 27,578. Now, right off the bat, I want to say that this number is really what matters, because I know that, of course, 27,000, wow, that's a pretty good month. But let me tell you guys a little bit of context. I did not always make these sort of returns. When I first started, I had, far less money to trade with. And so I don't want you to just get confused by this. So let's talk about this second number here for a second. This 4.68%. Is that a good number? And I want to ask you guys in the chat, or in the comment section, what do you go for on a monthly basis? Is 4.68% considered a good month to you? And I ask you guys specifically because this is a subjective question. And it's really important that we address this before I talk about how I was able to produce these results, because this number, 4.68%, to me is a very exceptional and, in fact, a better than average month for me. Okay, my point with getting at that is that you can punch in your own numbers, right? You can punch in your trading account. This account that I'm trading on is in excess of $600,000. So it is a larger capital basis. This is not a funded account. I'm not trading someone else's money. This is my own capital that I have allocated towards my index, gold, and of course my options trading. Now, why do I say that's an out of performance or out of ordinary performance for my account? Well, because personally, I'm actually only looking for something like 1 to 3% growth per month on average. And I'm going to talk about this in a second because this is a very important point that I'm trying to make. Some traders will say, oh, you should be able to make 10% a month or 20% a month or, whatever. The best traders are out there making 30%. But pause, it doesn't matter what other people are doing. It matters what you are doing, what your risk tolerance is doing. Those are not decisions that some random person or comment on YouTube can make for you. You have to ask yourself, what kind of risk tolerance do you have? And for me, I'm working on a larger capital basis, and I don't really care to make more than 1 to 3% per month, because I know through all of my back testing that if I do go for something, if I were to try and double this, go for 2 to 6% per month, guess what else doubles with this figure? My drawdown, my risk, my exposure to the markets has to go up in order to produce a larger return. So I don't care to make that sort of numbers. And in fact, again, it depends who you ask. YouTube, armchair quarterback traders will say, you should be making 10% per month on average easily, right? I think it's kind of nonsense because I've never seen somebody load up their brokerage account and show everyone publicly on a regulated brokerage that they're doing that. So what are my overall numbers? Well, let's take a look. This, you guys, we're looking on my my month-to-month performance here on this brokerage account. So when I pull up this account here and I go month by month, you'll see that there are some months that are better than others. Like January so far, percentage-wise, was my best month. I've added money since then. That's why the percentage here is lower, yet just similar to January's total returns. I've been adding more and more to this account over time for several years now. February was my only losing month this year. March was very good, 3.26%, 0.59%, 2.18%, 4.45%, and 3.83%. Of course, now you'll ask, well, why is this number different than what we just saw? It's because of just the way I'm selecting the 1 month time frame. So 1 month does include the last day of June, 6/30, right? So it's just looking 30 days back. But the idea here is by month overall, we have gotten to about 3.83% here in the month of July. And overall, you can see that we've had several really good months. Now, this is not just a brag fest, so let me show you some context. Last year is where the averaging concept comes in. You can see things were pretty rough last year, and you might ask, why? And I've discussed this a lot, but one of the big reasons is that for me last year, it was tough because, again, remember, I trade a lot of indices and gold. And last year I was very, basically I was wrong. I had a lot of bullish, interest trying to buy dips and things like that. And it just was not a good year. Prior to that, things went incredibly well. You can see we're back on that average. In fact, look at October, 17% in a single month. That was probably my craziest percentage gain that we've had. Nope. There was one in 2020 where we had 19.8 and 18. So when people say, Nick, you should be making 10% per month easily, remember, I'm talking about averages here. And this is factoring in that sometimes you're going to have exceptional months and sometimes you're just going to have terrible losing months where nothing is going right. My point with showing you this video, like I said, is not to brag because clearly there are times where my trading does not go so well. My goal with this video is to show you what real trading performance is. Cut the nonsense, cut everyone else's opinions of what you should be making. Here are mine, my real results over a long period of time. Here's the 3-month period. I've made 63,000 overall on this, 11% in the last 3 months. 6 months, here's 81,000, about 15.8% in 6 months. Very, very exceptionally good for my trading returns that I was looking for. Year to date, we're up $107,000, $108,000 on this account. That's a 26% gain in the first 7, almost 8 months here that we've been trading in 2023. Very good. 1 year, not so good. Look, we went down. I had a losing streak, right? I'm showing you guys this for a reason. If we go all time, here is my all-time trading performance. If you were watching me during this time, I cannot tell you how many critic comments I got during this time. Nick, you've lost your touch. Nick, your strategy doesn't work anymore. Change strategies, yada, yada, yada. I'm not here, truthfully. I do appreciate you guys as an audience. Trust me. I am thankful every day to be able to make content for traders, but I do not let the comment section dictate what I am doing with my trading. That never made me a profitable trader to begin with, and that's not going to make you a profitable trader just reading people's comments. I am showing you here my real results, my real returns, and I'm trying to be as transparent as possible about the realities of trading. There are ups and there are downs, and guys, this is a 6-month to 12-month block. There was a huge losing streak that I took in order to generate the 150% gain that I've made on this account, okay? My point is, when it comes to trading, understanding what is realistic in terms of expectations is very important. If you guys would like to see all the trades that I'm taking in depth, feel free to join the Discord channel down below. 2 things for you. 1, there is a free version of the Discord in the description down below. And 2, if you'd like to see the trade alerts, sign up for the VIP using the promo code and links down below in the description. So if you want the free one, check it out. If you want to sign up and get the actual trade alerts from myself and Frank, who are both trading veterans, have been trading for a number of years together, feel free to join us down in the description. Now, last thing I will say about this, what am I trading with? What strategy am I using? Well, if you watch my videos regularly, then you'll know that I am a trend follower and I also sell options for premium. This is pretty much the core component to what I do to generate these results. So let's talk just briefly about that concept a little bit more. Trend following, I'm looking to basically trail stops, and I'm not going to be able to do it all in this video. I have several videos on this topic, which of course you can check out just by searching up Trader Nick trend following strategy. I talk in depth about how I like to trade indices and gold and things like that. I like to trail stops using market structure. And of course, on top of this, I like to sell options for premium, which is something that is not necessarily, I don't talk about it as much on this channel, but I do of course share all of those trades that I'm doing inside of our Discord channel. So feel free to join to get access to those. But again, I'm usually selling options to collect premium. I'm selling index options, things like SPY or IWM or QQQ or DIA. I'm trading the indices quite a bit on this account. It is pretty much mostly, I would say, mostly index trading, and then of course a little bit of gold and options trading as well. So there you go, guys. I hope this was helpful to you, just to look into real trading results on a live brokerage. You know, sometimes people will say, Nick, is this fake? This is not fake. First of all, I wouldn't risk the fraudulent activity of faking any of this. This is not fake results, first of all. Second of all, you know, if I was doctoring or making these, I'd probably make them more ridiculous. I'd probably make it like 500% and, you know, have a, you know, a ginormous, you know, ego about it or anything like that. This is really my real results. There are real periods of tough trading that I went through here where I gave back a significant portion of my profits and dealt with the whole thing. So yeah, again, the Webull platform is what I'm using to trade on this. If you would like access to Webull, it is for US people. The link will be down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching.